What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a break from some fishing as the last couple days have looked like this. And we're going to talk all about this kayak right here, the Tamarack Pro. Today I'm going to go over my setup, go through the kayak itself, go over all the different features, and then we're going to jump on the water and look at the stability of the kayak and how it holds up there. All right, guys, like this video, hit that subscribe button. All right, let's get into it. All right, guys, starting from the top here, has some nice sturdy handles that you can grab onto to help transport the kayak, which is very easy. They are very sturdy. It's what I tie these ropes onto when transporting the kayak. Also has, some bungee cords to help with, storage or carrying anything, which is awesome. These foot pedals have been actually really sturdy. I can put a lot of pressure on them. They haven't moved, but they lock in place really nicely. These rails are pretty nice. I like these. I utilize these a lot, especially for putting the fish finder right here. It also comes with a rod holder. Yeah, I don't really use the rod holder that came with it. Mainly utilize these for just mounting different things like the fish finder. Working down here, as you can see, the kayak, comes with the double oar. It breaks apart into two if you really want to for better transport, but then it just loops up onto here with this little bungee, and you can easily put it on, and it has that on both sides. See right here, there is also some storage here. You can put stuff in there and put that down, locks in. Kind of seals a little bit, not too much, but it keeps things dry. I put my phone and stuff in there sometimes. Here is the seat. The seat has been pretty good. This is a stock seat that comes with it. I haven't had really any issues, while fishing. Sometimes these may become a little bit loose, but for the most part, being brand new, they stay in place really well. I've had this kayak about a year and a half, so it's been awesome. It hasn't really faltered on me. So you can come here on the seat, adjust these to make the seat a little tighter, looser on the bottom and the top. This seat does come out. This unlocks on both sides. This thing folds down and then comes right out, and then these will pull right out. There's a little spot under here for, like a fishing tackle or storing something. I don't use it because there is so limited space right here. I wish there was a little bit more. That's one thing that I am looking to upgrade, is going to be some chair risers. Now, they sell them. I just haven't really gotten them yet, and so they just plug right in here. They're 3D printed and help raise the seat a couple inches, which makes all the difference in the world. I do got my pliers that I hook on here, both sides, so I have one for holding fish. Now moving down here. All right, guys, right here, this comes with 2 rod holders. They're angled, as you can see, it comes out. I don't use them for the rod. I mean, I used to before I made the kayak crate, but for right now, I only use one, and it's for the GoPro mount, which goes right here. So you can look at one of my videos on how I made this and all the parts there, so check that out. The cord runs down and then goes into a power pack that goes into my crate over here. Crate sits right in the back, has some nice storage here. Once again, bungees, which help hold the kayak crate in place. And I got all my rods here, as you can see. Check out one of my short videos on how I made this kayak crate. Very easy, very inexpensive. It'd be something definitely to check out there. And of course, on the other end, nice handles to hold on to on this side too. So a couple things I wish sure that were different about this kayak. I wish I had the pedal drive. That would have been awesome. Hands-free fishing, but for the most part, this thing is one of the better kayaks, I feel like, for fishing on a budget if you want to get into kayak fishing. I mean, I wish I had some of these rails back here that were just installed, just like these ones up here. That would have been nice, but definitely going to add some there. Like I mentioned earlier, wish the seat was a little higher, but quality of seat's been great. So I have nothing to complain about there. But for now, this thing is doing its job and doing what I need to. The oars here, they're pretty strong. I haven't really noticed any issues with them being flimsy or, you know, breaking in any way. So they've been awesome. I put this thing through the ringer a couple times, so it has stood the tests of all the elements. The kayak weighs about 50 pounds, 55 pounds. So easy to get on and off the car. I will show you that here in a little bit. Now, some upgrades that I'm looking to do here coming up. Definitely going to be installing a trolling motor on the back here. I already have a design drawn up, looked at some different things. So I'll put a trolling motor here. You know, the battery will go right in here, and then we'll go from there so we can cover more water faster. Looking to get that installed here in the near future. Look, I will definitely have a video coming out about that. All right, guys, that is the kayak. Let's go test it on the water. All right, everybody, we're out here on the water. So we're out here, we're doing the stability test. I got all my gear loaded up onto the kayak. I mean, what you name it, it's on here. So just wanted to show you guys what it is like when you stand up. Now, sometimes it just depends on the conditions. Now, I'm in a little area, a little cove where it is very calm water. We can go out here to the main river, and that's going to have a little bit of a current, but not too much. And I'll show you what it's like out there too. All right, guys, this is how it is standing in the kayak. I mean, it's pretty stable. I mean, you have to do a little bit of balancing. I mean, I'm wearing these soft, you know, slip-ons here, so I mean, it's gonna throw me a little bit off, but for the most part, I mean, I can balance. I can do here in this calm water. You know, if I try to turn either direction, yeah, that can throw me off a little bit. But for the most part, I mean, I can make casts. So let me show you making a cast here. Let's make a cast, I'll show you. So we're gonna stand up again. I got the pole, so if I've just been sitting too long like I have been lately in the kayak, I can stand up and I can make a cast here. So in previous videos I've made, you know, fishing, things like that, I mean, yeah, I've stood up. There's been a little bit of a current, so it's, you know, thrown it off a little bit, but I was able to still stand. Now, I have to do a little bit of work here while I'm standing. As you can see, I mean, I can rock back and forth. Don't want to lose my oar here. So, I mean, if I lean too far forward, you can see I'm a little tipsy here, but overall, like, I could do it. Like, if it's calm, I can cast over to these trees here, you know, I can reel in. Now, if I had to do a hook set, you know, and go like this, like, my balance is good enough that I can do the hook set, you know. I can go to the side. Now, if I got a fish on and it starts tugging me around, that may be a different story, and I got to sit down, right? But if we, you know, toss it up into here, it'd be good. Now, I'm drifting over into the current here, so we'll show you how that is. Now, as long as you have good stability, I think you'll be all right. But it allows you to get up for a second, stretch, you know, do a couple casts up in here, you know, and whatever you need to do. Sit back down, like so. It's been a good kayak. Now, is it as stable as some of the other ones? Probably not, but you know, for what it is, it's pretty darn stable. So, I mean, I can rock back and forth here. I mean, it doesn't really move when I'm sitting down. Now, I've also been in some rougher waters out on Lake Waco, or, you know, even during some storms when I was in North Carolina, and it was it was good. It was decent. I mean, I didn't feel like I was going to topple over. Sure, the waves came and crashed on me, but it was very sturdy, and I just was more worried about losing my gear if I were to flip. But I mean, yeah, you can bungee everything in and make sure, you know, it's secure. Everybody, this is my kayak cart that I made. Pretty inexpensive. Each wheel was about $7-8. Then I got the PVC and crafted it here. I'll link the video down in the description of that inspired me to make this, kind of the instructions. This thing has served its purpose well. I painted it black, it's been beat up. But these two little poles go up into the scupper holes in the back. You've seen me drag this around in previous videos, but this kayak cart has been very sturdy and been able to lug the kayak around with ease. So definitely awesome. I love the big thick wheels on it, just to be able to get over and explore up in different trails and launch in different places that maybe you couldn't. Let me show you the most cost-effective way to transport your kayak without a utility rack. All right, Hey Trip has these roof racks on Amazon for $69.99. They come with these quality cam straps that you use to strap the kayak to the roof rack itself. It comes with the anchors. One goes in the front, one goes in the back, and these things just come right out. The rack itself is held to the car using another cam strap that loops all the way through the rack.
Another thing I like about this is on the bottom side of this, it has this rubber grip, so then it is not slipping. These things are solid on top of your car. This thing is not slipping off, whether it's raining, snowing, whatever it may be.
All right, guys, I got the kayak on the car. It's not moving. This thing can withstand freeway speeds. I mean, this thing is solid. This thing is super easy to put on and off. Hey Trip is killing it with these kayak racks. You can transport anything you want, ladders, kayaks, paddle boards, whatever you want. Guys, it is worth the investment. Get it. Okay, hope you enjoyed this video, checking out my setup. Overall, I'd give this kayak probably an 8.5 or 9 out of 10. The only thing it's lacking is pedal drive. If I had that, maybe a little more stability, I'd give this thing a 10 out of 10. Great kayak, budget friendly. If you guys are looking to upgrade your fishing game, getting into kayak fishing, then this is a great way to start. All right, everybody, stay tuned for more videos coming up, and we'll catch you on the next one. Got it. Yeah, buddy.